Let me put a post on Facebook.
Was absolutely cute.
How can we type?
Are we live?
I don't know.
Y'all don't. We live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Curve-Unplugged. Tonight is going to be loads of fun. I like that, loads. That was the pun was intended there. But this is your girl, Coach Kish, and with me tonight we have
Nikki, Dollaz. Hey, everybody. And
are you really? And
Hi, I'm sorry. Hi, Christi love. How you doing? I'm typing.
Sit down. For real, for real?
I'm typing. I'm trying to tell people I'm live.
Okay.
I can't type nothing.
What you mean?
What you mean you can't type?
Where is the type thing?
No, I'm not typing on the Be Live. I'm typing on my page to tell them to go to the Curve.
Oh, my bad. Okay, my bad.
All right, so you good now?
Yes.
All right, so welcome everybody to the Curve-Unplugged. It's your girl, Coach Kish. And in the studio tonight, we have Nikki, Dollaz, and Christi Love. And tonight, we're talking all things sexual taboo. So this is our first edition of Curvy Sex in the City, the Unplugged edition. Yay! So, listen, if you have a bad heart, you have not taken your high blood pressure meds, I would suggest you take them now because it's going to be lit. All right.
Oh,
Let's start the conversation.
Okay.
We're going to talk about anal sex tonight.
okay.
Heterosexual, homosexual, lesbian, bisexual, transsexual, all the kind of sexual community.
Okay.
Anal sex is always one of those conversations that some people are like, and other people are like, not.
Yeah.
I find that people of color seem to have a bigger issue with anal sex than everybody else seems to have. So, Christi Love, we're going to start with you.
Why are we
What do you
start?
think? Thumbs up or thumbs down on the anal sex?
2 thumbs up. 2 curvy thumbs up. Boom.
Why?
It feels good. I like it personally. It's not for everybody, you know. It's just
Thank you
something
for
about the burn, that pleasure pain thing going on. It burns going in, it's coming out.
Mm.
It burns?
Yeah, it's like a burn. It's painful. It's pain and pleasure. You know, like when. Okay, now don't judge me. Some women like these humongous schlongs, and they say, "Oh, it hurts so good." Well, that's just how anal sex feels for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Not a big schlong.
You don't like the big schlong.
No baby arm.
So do you prefer the anal with the actual penis or with a toy?
I like toys better than I do the actual penis because sometimes once a man goes in and he gets that tight feel, because it's tighter than your vagina, ladies, because nothing normally goes in, it's coming out. They just lose their mind and they totally forget, hey, this is not self-lubricating, you know. You can't go in there and roughhouse like you would a cooter.
Okay. All right. So, Nikki, what are your thoughts?
You know,
How you feel about
I tried it, and maybe because I do like the big schlums, it don't work. It's real painful. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to do like this because I don't know yet. I haven't been able to really get it. Toys, I can work with a toy, but the actual thing, yeah, no, it's not pleasant. And I've tried anal ease and all the creams, and no.
I was going to ask you so that you don't really feel pressure.
That mess ain't numb nothing. I felt everything.
I wouldn't suggest you to use anal ease because if you use it correctly, you're not going to feel the pain, but you're not going to know if you're being damaged back there until after the fact when you go to wipe and you got a whole bunch of blood all over the place.
Please. Oh my gosh.
So the pain when you're doing that numbing, it's counterproductive because you need to know when you're telling them, hey, that's too much. You ease up. So all it is, if you're not in a mindset to do anal sex, it's not going to work. I mean, it's not self-lubricating. So you have to use lube and you have to prep it. And my thing is when you're doing it, if you do it with two things, like one up your book and him screwing you in your, can we say that on Facebook? I just don't want us to get banned. Anyway, okay, using the cooter in the butt plug or the toy or whatever, it's pressing up on the penis is pressing up on the front side of the G spot, and the toy is pressing on the back side, so the G spot is getting it both ways. And
so that's powerful orgasm, right?
Oh, I love it.
All right, so
Coach Kish?
Admittedly, I tried it one time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She don't like it. First of all, I couldn't get past feeling like I was about to take a poop. So the whole time in my mind, I was saying, don't poop. Just don't poop. That's all was in my head. So I couldn't enjoy it because my mind was telling me, you about to take a dump. So and I even tried, a friend of mine, I contacted one of my good girlfriends and he told me, just.
We can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Repeat it again.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I contacted one of my.
Nope.
Me. No, you can't hear me again?
Now.
Yeah, now we can. It's when you tell. Apparently, you don't want to say to your friend. But whenever you say your friend.
So he told me to douche my butt.
Yes, an enema. Yes, I did that.
So I did that, and only thing happened was I couldn't stop pooping, like the whole day.
Well, the thing is, you're supposed to do the enema. Like if you know you're going to be getting it on later on, like tomorrow, you do the enema the day before, like early, so all that stuff can come out. So by the time y'all ready to do it, you have no more left in there.
But okay, so if your body is working properly, you're creating poop all day, every day, right?
So don't eat, don't drink.
What? So you gotta go on a fast?
First of all, even if you poop. Okay, I pooped today. I ate dinner. Okay, fine. Shit is not. If you still got poop in your colon tract, that means you was backed up and you really need to continue to poop. Poop just don't sit in your colon like a whole long poop is not sitting there.
Right.
But
but the way my doctor explained how your body's supposed to function, every time you eat, you're supposed to have a BM. So if I do the douche today.
So don't eat tomorrow.
It ain't that serious.
Okay. So I would say I'm thumbs down. I'm thumbs down. I would love to hear what everybody else think. I'm thumbs down because in my mind, it don't work for me.
The whole thing, y'all, when they say relax, how the hell can you relax? It's something about the ramp and you're behind. Like you relax, let me ram some shit in your ass and tell me how relaxing it is.
But I'm cool with dishing it out. I'm just not so cool with.
Are you serious?
I can out to certain people like a finger. You can't put your face near a man's butt is just a recipe for disaster to me. Because
wait a minute.
Huh?
What?
You don't toss salad?
No.
And why would your mouth near his butt be a recipe for disaster?
Because little boys are nasty and they turn into little men who are nasty. They're just nasty. I don't want.
So you're expecting when you go back there, you're going to get a mouthful of.
I don't know what I'm gonna get a mouthful of. That's why I don't go back there. They keep your booty holes. Everybody keep their booty hole to themselves, and we good.
Would you stop a man from licking your booty hole?
You know what? Now, yes, I think it's overrated. Before, no, but now, yeah, no. I'm good. I'm good.
So now you don't even want your butt. You don't even want your salad tossed.
No.
No?
Okay, well, to each his own. I mean, hey, you know, different.
So wait, so
Stuff like
Chris,
that. But if
so
you,
are you thumbs up with the salad tossing?
yeah.
Okay. Be confident. Don't be.
No, because now y'all making me seem like I'm the only one in this panel.
No.
And I am not a.
No, I've tried it. Like, I've been in the vicinity, but yeah, no more. Never again.
Okay, this is my thing. This is my trick because you know my thing of it is, I suck dick. We're all grown. I'm a dick sucker. So if I can suck your dick and they are by your balls and it pee and you do all that stuff and you clean it, then I can lick your behind, but I'm not going to lick your behind if you've been working all day. I said, baby, you come over and we being a little romantical and stuff like that. So, baby, you know what? You've been working hard all day. Let me bathe you. Let me make you feel like a king. In other words, in normal English text in my head, I'm finna bathe you, make sure you clean because I'm finna do what I want to do to you. So once I done got the towel, and I don't believe in that, use that soap and wash, and that's now you need a rag. Clean your whole body and you all that. So that's you good. There's nothing left on you. Bon appetit.
Okay.
There is nothing like seeing you do that and he can't.
Is there a specific position that you find acceptable for a man to be in if you're going to lick his ass? Like, is it okay to you for him to be in the doggy style position, holding his cheeks open for you to eat it?
No.
Okay. No, wait a minute. See, Nikki, that's not fair for us to say that. Okay. The only one position that I did have a problem with, and I was like, wow, is, you know, I'm giving head and I go down to the balls and, you know, start of it. That baby pulled his legs up in the buck, and I'm like,
see, no, we're not doing.
Okay.
So I said, I can go. I don't have to do that. I can get my head down there and do it. But no, he was quite content with having his legs up in there in the buck.
Oh my God!
And that made you uncomfortable, Christi?
No, I just did what I had to do.
That would make me very uncomfortable. That would make me very because.
See, that's what I don't judge a person about that. And, you know, the only person I had a problem with, and, you know, thank God he is not a person on my Facebook page, is that when I got the toy that he wanted me to use, the purple dinosaur. So when he wanted me to use the purple dinosaur, then it was just over.
The only person's legs who should be in the air in the room is mine. His legs should not be in the air. Sorry.
So here's a question. What is the purple dinosaur? Let's start there. What is the purple dinosaur, Christi?
Huh? I'm with you, Nikki.
Is the purple dinosaur?
I don't know what that is. I'm thinking about I'm thinking it's Barney, but obviously it's not Barney. So
Christi said I heard about it.
I was given the strap on.
Oh,
and it was purple, and it was 8 inches, 8 by 2. And he took it like
hold on, I need to get my measuring tape.
Wait. So you had the strap on and you did him with the strap on?
Yeah.
Unbelievable? Oh. Yeah, see, that won't work for me either.
So that's 8 inches.
He took it off. So he's used to doing that. He was used to doing that, apparently.
I guess. That was the last time we
I'm like, that didn't make you uncomfortable?
Yeah, that made me uncomfortable, that part. So I was like, never again. But, you know, I don't judge nobody. You know, sex is fun. Sex is you know.
Okay, so wait. If you felt that way, then why did you do it? If he told you, like, okay, once upon a time when I dated guys, I was dating this one guy, and I think he thought I was about to give him some head, which is not what I was about to do. But somehow he cocked over a little bit, like it opened his butt cheek.
Open up the butt cheek.
And I just stood there because I was like, well, I was about to get on top. Like, I don't know what was happening in his world.
Right.
But when I saw him open his butt, I said, well, what happened? You okay? Because maybe he was having a stroke.
And that's
He didn't look great.
And that's my problem. See, we have to have had a previous conversation.
Right.
Any butt action. Like, you can't just be in full-fledged and you, like, open your butt cheeks or touch me in the ass. Whoa, hold up, flag on the play. Man, pimp down. No.
Okay, well, how does a guy approach that then if that's the case?
Well, the conversation has to come from me. I have to initiate the conversation. He cannot initiate no butt conversation with me. I have to initiate
so
it.
He can't, y'all watching porn, and he can't say, hey, Nikki, you into that?
Into
He
what?
can't answer?
Into what?
Toasting a salad.
What?
No, I need to do that. I need to be asking him. He shouldn't ask me.
He should not ask you.
No. You mean, he shouldn't ask me to do anything to him in his booty hole area.
But that's okay. Just because he is, you can put it in the finger or anything, because that's where their male G spot is.
Yes, I would do finger.
That doesn't make.
But I have to initiate it. He can't tell me. Stick your finger in my ass. We're gonna have a different conversation.
Okay, but how would you initiate that then? Because you said it has to be a prior conversation. So how do you initiate said conversation about sticking your finger in somebody's?
I would just ask him, let's try something different. How about let me try this?
Or ask them what was the freakiest thing that they ever done before. And they'll usually tell you no or yes or whatever. Who is Derek Lester? Hell no. What? No.
Hell no.
So I wonder if a guy, okay, so we in the bed together, if I just start kissing your butt and massaging your cheeks as if I'm going to, do you stop me or do you let me keep going?
He should. His ass cheeks should clench up when you touch it on first touch. If it don't clench up, something wrong.
What you mean? I think that when it comes down to couples and things that couples do, there's no limit to what you and your partner can do.
That ass should clench up. He shouldn't just open spread eagle. No.
All right. So let's ask the guy. You're in bed with your girl and she starts kissing and touching you on your butt, massaging and rubbing and, getting close to your, as Nikki says, your butthole area. Do you automatically clench up or do you ask a question or do you just go with the flow?
Robert says, hell no. He gonna stop her as soon as she start. See, that's what I'm talking about. It gotta be, you can't be all touching the butt free off willy-nilly. Like, no. Okay,
you need to have a conversation.
I can see if another guy, then this one thing, but this is your woman. Your woman is being sexual. You're doing these. See, y'all are limiting yourself. We were taught as kids and from our parents from back in the day that this was taboo. This was wrong. There anything that's on you and it's on me, and then we're not hurting each other, it doesn't mean nothing. Being gay is not about sex. Being gay is a relationship status, not sex. So I'm sorry. I don't know about anybody else, but I was labeled a soul snatcher. Soul snatcher. I'm a pleaser. So my thing of it, I will do everything that will make my partner happy, because making you happy is going to make me happy. So that's how I am. So if he doesn't want me to lick his butt, and I'll ask him, is this because you think it's a homophobic thing? because it's not. And if that's your take on it, and I'll agree with you and I respect you and I won't do it. But if you never had it done, let's try it. You give me your safety word. If this too much and you wig it out, I will stop. And I promise you, I had that baby done, and he's sitting on the edge of the bed and looking back at me as if you tell anybody about this, I'm gonna kill you. But he was
awesome.
I mean, because I think that some people would be more afraid that other people will find out. Not
right.
so much against the act itself, but against the fact that a lot of people will associate a man anal stimulation, regardless of who it's from, as a homosexual act. And as Christi said, it's not. It's not. I mean, if another man is doing it, that's a different story.
I agree, but I don't want to use loosely is just okay with always using his booty hole for sexual stuff. I don't just know. I can't.
Okay. So, I mean, so you're saying you've tried anal sex and you had it and it hurt. Maybe because okay.
The meat.
Okay. The going in is gonna hurt. Maybe it's because you weren't prepped. And maybe. I didn't know this was gonna be this type of conversation, so I had brought props.
It could be.
So I had brought props to show you how to have proper anal sex, but I don't think we're gonna.
Okay, hold on, y'all. My chicken burning. Sorry.
Okay, really? Okay, so you're gonna do a little a class on how to have.
It ain't that type of class. I'm just showing you things and that what you can use and what you can't use.
You're not about to have anal, so
no. I'm not going to do that. No, I can't do that on Facebook. Okay. Maybe YouTube Live, but we can go live on YouTube.
So listen, guys, we also need you all to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is the Curve-Unplugged. So when you go to YouTube, in the search engine, just type in the Curve-Unplugged and subscribe to our station. Our channel on YouTube. You never know what you might see. But so let's talk about proper anal technique. Let's talk about that. Because I have some anal beads.
Now, I do like the anal beads.
How do you like anal beads?
Huh?
Okay, well, with an anal bead, you have to, see, when you use...
I've never tried it, but I want to try the anal beads.
Okay. Here we go. When you're first starting off, when you have a proper size bowel movement, it's round, the perfect circle. And you be looking in the toilet. I don't know if nobody else did, but you ever look in the toilet after you got that, like when you got that big piece out and it was like a relief sensation? That's almost how
the log.
Yeah, when the log finally come out and you were like, whew, Jesus, I'm done. That feeling of woo, that is almost like when it's coming out, when you're going in and out with anal. Anyway, that's a whole other story. When you first start off with anal sex, if you don't have it in your brain, it's not gonna click. If you're not ready for it and you already think it's gonna hurt, your body is not going to relax to allow you to do it. So you need.
So relax.
I'm telling you.
Everybody relax. Everybody take a breath. Thank you, Marquis. Okay, so everybody right now take a breath so we can relax.
I can't relax if I know something to ram in my booty hole.
You're missing the point. So we relaxing right now. This is the first part of
it. I'm a namaste.
Anybody, you're so dumb. Anybody you are going to trust to go back there, you have to have ultimate trust. If you don't have ultimate trust with that person, they don't need to go nowhere near your ass.
Oops, I agree.
That's number one. Number two, don't believe the hype. Spit don't work. Spit's gonna dry. That is not gonna work. You need a lubrication. Take, for instance, I don't know if it'll show up. Did it show up? Astro Glide.
Oh,
Astro
Glide.
It's like it's been used too.
It's almost gone.
Don't judge me.
No, this is a judgment-free zone. Judgment-free.
Anyway, use this. There's different other ones. Don't use no flavor ones. Don't go through all that. Get something that you know, or get good old-fashioned KY jelly in the tube. Don't use no Vaseline because it's porous and you're going to get an infection. Always make sure you lube. You start with one finger. He rubs around the little rose petal and it's going to feel, it's just to practice you up. You can't go if nothing's gone in you before, go to a 2-inch 2-inch penis wide, trying to slide that in because that's the head. Use this, put your fingers, prep yourself. Before I even started with the guy, I used my butt plug. Something simple.
Oh. So the butt plug, what do you do?
What do you mean? Okay. This is my friend.
What do you do?
You put your Astroglide on it after he's done, did your butt, or if you're doing it by yourself, you can do this on your own. Don't need another person with you. You lube it up. Notice it has a suction cup in the back and it's wide. Anything you put in your butt has to have something that keep it on the outside, because if this didn't have this and I had slipped it in and I accidentally let go, my sphincter muscle will suck it in, and then you will be going to the emergency room to get them to remove it, because you're not going to be able to crap it out. You're not going to be able to do that. So anything that you do stick in your butt behind needs to have something that you can stop it for not all the way going in, or a string with like the anal beads you have.
So do you use that yourself? You put that in yourself, or someone else puts it in for you?
You can put it in yourself. I personally, when I'm celibate right now, so I have this and I insert it, and this is, I don't usually use this because this don't work. I need something with 2 batteries. Anyway, and I put this on my clit. What? This is
to prepare you for anal sex, or this is?
Yeah, this is to prepare you, because you have to learn how to stretch your muscle, the sphincter muscle. Because when you're going with a head going into your penis, some people don't know when you clench up like this and you try to force something in, it's not going to go and it's going to hurt you. Woo. You're not knowing that you have to go like you're getting ready to use the bathroom and open up. So when you like press down like you finna take a crap, that's why they tell you to make sure you use the bathroom so you don't actually shit. You're opening your sphincter muscle up, and that's when he goes to stick it in. Now, once it goes in, it's a burning sensation, unless you just really loosey-goose. And then, but when you take it out, it's like, ah. And so that's all it is.
But wait, this one that you have right now, the pink one.
But once he got the head in, you don't have to keep opening. Huh?
Couldn't you lose that pink one because?
But that's the clit one. That doesn't go.
Froze.
Can you hear me now?
You can hear you now.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
So my question was, the pink one is not for the anal.
No. I'm just giving you an example. No, okay. This is not for you. Can see, this wouldn't be a good thing for anal because see, it has this little cup thing right here. This can slip out of your hand, so it falls into the black hole and it ain't gonna come back out.
Okay.
You gotta go get surgery to get it out. These things you can get them from the sex stores. Stay tuned. We're gonna go to sex stores. If people really want to know about it, we'll show you which ones to use. You start out. They have skinnier ones than this, and then they move up to some that are about yay round, almost 4 inches around. So once you get perfected with this and you understand, I am not freaky. Once you understand,
there's nothing wrong with being freaky. I think we're all freaks in our own different kind of ways.
But once you get used to that, I know that's right. Once you get used to that and you learn the technique of bearing down so the head goes in, it'll feel good. But
so make sure I'm clear.
Okay.
What if you get the head in? You have to push down as if you're trying to push something out in order to
release the sphincter muscle. So once you go here, this is Nikki. Nikki is tight. Nikki said you got a big old penis and you trying to stick this big penis in this little hole. It ain't gonna work. So when he's going, she's tight. There's no way it's gonna get in. unless he rams it in.
Jesus.
And that's delicate tissue back there. It's dry and it's only wet because you put this on here. So if he go, I done spit on it, baby, I done use, this is another one they do. I done use your liquid from down there to put up here. That ain't gonna work.
So the coochie juice is not good enough to lubricate the back? Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
All right, got it. Thanks.
All right. Okay. Got it.
But the beads are awesome too.
So now I have the beads and they have the string, this is the end of it. It's supposed to always hang out.
Yes.
The beads
Those
go
are
in.
big beads too. Don't they make beads smaller than that? I need some starter beads.
They make them smaller. These particular beads are, do they say the size on here? These are the large.
Oh, the heck.
Those are the ones.
No.
See, what they usually have for starters, they have the little, what they normal beads are, is it starts off, you get all 5 beads, and they're usually a different size.
Mm-hmm.
So some of them start off small, so the first one, and then the last one is usually bigger. So when you pull out,
are the same size, as you can see.
so that's a person that's just seasoned.
These are all the same.
And so each one, you lube all of those beads up.
You lube all the beads, and then you insert them one by one.
And you insert them all in your butt.
Get them all in.
Sorry. Whoever put them beads all in is finna be all passed out.
If you're using it with a girl for our LGBT community, if you're using it with a girl, you're eating. And when she gets ready to nut, you pull the string, coach. The first bead comes out, she stops her nut. Then you go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. She's getting ready to come again. You pull the bead out again. It stops her nut. So, but once you get to that last bead, is going to nut so hard, she's liable to pass out. Same thing with a guy. You're giving him head. It does the same thing.
If I date any man that can fit them big ass beads in his ass, we got a problem.
You're really not that big.
Cancel Christmas.
Cancel Christmas is done.
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you this. On this box, hold on, I dropped the beads.
Ooh.
It says climax beads. So can these be used vaginally as well as anally? Sam wants to know what happens when you lose a bead.
Oh well, y'all taking a trip to the
emergency room.
Yeah, I guess y'all.
Yeah, you got to go to the emergency room, but the string on this is pretty darn sturdy. Like it's not. I can't imagine what you would have to be doing to break this, because the string that it's attached to, Sam, is pretty darn sturdy. The only thing I'm concerned about is this little plastic ring on the end, because this is probably the most flimsy part of the entire string.
Because see,
everything else is pretty. See, and the little thing broke off.
But see, that's the thing. It's not going to be that hard to come out because they're going to be lubed. That's the key. If you ain't got this, anal sex, any anal play, anything anal is not going to feel good. It'll feel good to the other person, but it's not going to feel good to you. And this is a public service announcement. If you have a problem with odor, if you have a problem with different smells, then you do not want to have, because it is going to smell like shit. Because you're going in an orifice that has shit in it. Simple as that.
Okay, can we talk about something besides boo boo?
I'm sorry. Okay, you can even have taken a bath or whatever you want.
Once the beads come out, they're gonna have like little pieces of dookie on them.
No, it's not. If you don't use the bathroom that day, You ain't gonna sit there and have a big old meal and wait an hour later and say, okay, especially if you're really regular, you're not gonna say, okay, I'm ready to have anal sex. No, that's stupid.
Okay.
Then you deserve to have boo-boo all over you.
Okay. Okay. Sam says, do you become nutless? I don't know what that means, Sam.
But that's what, Sam, I'm sorry, but that's it. You have to prepare yourself something. You know, this is what it is. Okay. I'm a curvy girl, but I'm not like every other curvy girl that got the juicy bunkies like that wiggles. Every man gonna want to do that eventually to you, just to see the booty move while he's doing
But
it.
you can hit it from the back and see the booty moves.
Nah, it ain't the same. And that's why don't let them fool you in. They accidentally come all the way out. Now, I can understand if you have a short stature man and he slip out from the back and doggy style and accidentally go into your poop chute. Yeah. But if you got a schlong, you didn't accidentally do that. You didn't meant to do that on purpose.
Okay.
So every man, and there is no man on this feed or anywhere who said they did not want to try it one time.
Okay. So now, what do we think about hair? Do we like the hair or bald? I vote for bald. I don't like hairiness. I need to see everything, so I need the hair to be gone. I don't like hairy butts. I don't like hairy coochies. I don't like it. I think that's unsanitary. So I vote for no hair. Ladies?
I like a little hair. I don't like men that are completely bald. That's a complete turn off to me. Now I've shaved a man before, so that was okay, but it wasn't completely bald. I just can't do just absolutely no hair. I like sometimes, you know, when you're down there, you're sucking. I like sometimes get a little hair in my mouth. It does something for me. But I don't like completely bald at all.
Okay.
Christi, what about you?
He can have a little hair at the top, but his balls have to be shaved.
People have hairy balls?
Yeah.
Oh.
What are you dealing with? There's hair on his balls.
Oh, I never noticed.
So I don't want hair in my mouth. That's
I
no.
never noticed there are hair on balls.
I think the issue for me is the really curly, too much going on. I don't like the nappy hairs down there. I don't like it, and I know that it carries a smell. It has a little musty odor to it. I don't want to. No, get rid of that.
Well, maybe it needs a look. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, if I done bathe you or whatever, that's fine. But I've never. It depends on who I'm with. He could have just came, you know, and he might have a little. I mean that smell that like what died down there. But everybody carries an odor.
Correct.
I have no problems. And then he's like, well, I just came from, this might sound gross. I just came from the bathroom and I just finished peeing. Okay.
So wipe it off. If you know we about to do something,
You wipe it off and still there's a little residue of pee somewhere. And I tell him, sweetie, when you nut in my mouth, you know that it comes out the same place where your pee comes out. So therefore I've gotten some pee in my mouth.
Well, you said nut. Okay. Whoa. That's another thing. The coming in the mouth. Now, y'all people who put the in your mouth, yeah, that. So people act. Do you swallow that stuff?
you know what? I think I've only swallowed for one person. I think I would really have to be into that person. I'm not opposed to it. I would definitely do it again.
It all depends.
It depends on the guy for me.
I've swallowed before. But I have a problem with texture in my mouth, different types of texture. I don't like for the nut to touch my tongue. Yeah, it makes me want to throw up. Mm-hmm. So if I'm not gonna go ahead and spit it out, when you're deep throating me, I'll just let it slide down my throat, so I don't have to feel it.
Okay, so since I only date women, of course there will be some stuff that gets in your mouth, but I'm not into the squirting thing because I am convinced it is piss. I am convinced
that is not pee. That is not pee.
I think it's pee, but I've squirted before.
It is pee.
Was it the best feeling in the world, Nikki? Was it the best feeling in the world?
Yeah, it was.
Wait. Do you know pee have an odor, right?
It's pee.
Did you finish when you squirted? Did you smell pee?
It's pee. It hit me in the back of the throat. You know how when you squeeze the chloroception spray, you know when you spray it in your mouth. Okay, you know when the chloroceptic when you do it.
That was a nasty person who peed on you. If you take pee,
it was pee.
Not pee.
Because I've watched the movies because I do watch porn, and when I see those women and they squirting, it is not coming out of the vag hole. It is coming out of that pee hole. I wish y'all to stop telling people them lies. That is pee. It is piss. Stop lying to people.
It's not pee.
I think it's pee.
It's pee.
Not pee. Okay, let me ask you.
Pee.
The next time, ladies, any men that are watching us tonight, when you go out and have your woman do that, tell her to go to the bathroom before she comes to you. So if she's emptied her bladder, ain't drunk nothing, and she squirts, it's not pee.
I'm telling you it's pee. Now you can call it whatever you want to, whatever makes you feel good, Christi. It's piss.
So when a man nut that's pee?
No, it's not. When that stuff come out that woman and I'm watching it on the movie and my TV screen is 60 inches, so it's enough big screen to look at it and see it's not coming out of the vag hole. It's coming out of the pee hole. Nothing else comes out of there but pee.
I'm sorry.
Ma'am. You don't know where you you don't know where women comes from. It comes out of the vag hole. That's not your vag hole. That's your pee hole, and that's pee.
It's not pee.
It's pee. So for those of y'all who proud of squirt,
it's secretion. Thank you very much. I'm done.
Okay.
Give your partner one of them tablets that make their pee turn a different color and make them squirt that night. And if you don't see that on the bed, then we know it's not pee. I'm done.
All right.
I don't like it. Just so y'all know, don't squirt on me.
You don't want to swallow nut, and you don't want to. I'm really done.
It's pee.
It's not pee. Not pee. It's not. But people have to understand. If you don't know these things, have you made yourself?
From WebMD, it says study concludes that women who squirt during sex are actually peeing. I'm done.
Have you noticed anytime you go on WebMD, you got some kind of mysterious disease and you dying in 3 days?
Like I said, it's pee. Now we do have a comment. Someone says that Jamie said that a bald area can still be musty. But how?
What you mean how? Easily.
Because I've never seen a musty bald.
If they didn't wash their ass, it's musty. And they was sweating.
It's a porous area.
Do you?
We can't hear you. You mad? You mad?
It's like, thank you, Venus, is sweat.
What sweat?
When you get musty down there and you bald. Are you trying to listen? We're all curvy women on here, and some of us are a little bit slimmer. But you know, I had the bald headed beaver. But when it's hot as the dickens outside, you still sweating. You still sweating. That's why you're supposed to have your little wet ones or whatever you're gonna do to make sure you fresh and so clean. Because you're gonna sweat and you're gonna have an odor. Now, there's a difference. You can have a sweaty odor that you smell sour. You need to go see the doctor. Or you can have a natural must to you.
So do you require that your partner always showers immediately, right before sex? Or are you okay with them coming in the house from wherever? I'm not saying gone 2 days. But if they come home from work, and let's say they work in an office space, they're not out digging roads and building bridges. They come home and he still smells like cologne or whatever. Have you ever just went for it?
Yeah.
You see that? You're like, whoa.
But no, not all. I think in certain situations, because sometimes you may even go to your significant other's job and y'all can do it in the car, or I've done that before. So it's not even if you come home, if you just want it, you want it when you want it. And there's sometimes you like, yeah, let's freshen up, take a shower because we finna get extra nasty, but not every single time.
No, it's only when I know that I'm going to give the proper special relations, so everybody don't get tossed salads every day. Then what's the fun of it? You use that for special occasion, or if I done broke a tool, or I done did something I had no business doing, well, then I got to do the little special relations, give them a little good stuff. But besides that, no. You can come in, and if you were sweaty and everything like that, and I am just that physically attracted to you, there's nothing repugnant on you to me. Mm-hmm. It's all or nothing. Sex is not I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Sex is not clean. If you're having clean sex, you're not having fun sex. Only required to be hot. Shit. Turn the AC on. I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that sweat and
yeah, no, I don't like that sweat falling down on my face. Oh God.
Not the beginning. That's in the middle. Huh? Yes. Christi eats ass. There, I said.
We talked for about anal sex for an hour. Who wants that?
I'm with you on the fact that, if I'm attracted to you, then I don't feel turned off by your natural body odor. Like, that's not a turn off to me.
Not at all.
I do think that if we're going to do some extra nastiness, then yeah, we need to take a shower.
Yeah.
But overall, like, I don't think that there's anything wrong with not taking a shower and having sex with your partner, not with randoms, not random people, not random folk, but your partner. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Wow. Someone asked a question the other day. Do you know the names of all the people you had sex with in your lifetime? Can you remember? Say what?
It was nice being here with y'all, but I'm finna let y'all go right now.
No, you're not. You still on the show. We're not done yet. We still got some more time. Do you remember the names of all the people you had sex with in your lifetime? I want to hear from the audience too. Do you remember all of their names?
No, I don't. I ain't even trying.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you.
What happened to me one day? I saw this person, and I was wondering, did I sleep with them? Like, I couldn't remember. Like, something in me said I did, but then I wasn't sure about it. And I was like, damn, did I sleep with you?
And I have to think about that too. Like when women come up to me sometimes, or they looking at me funny, I'm like, did I sleep with her man?
Now you gotta sit down like, do I know?
I can't remember. And then when guys come up to me too, I'd be like, yeah, did I sleep with you? I have to think really hard sometimes. Because, in my other life, she wasn't too too nice.
She came along.
Right all the time. Yeah, came a mighty long way. I tried to write a list one time, and there's this one person, all I could write was brown car. That's all I could remember. They had a brown car.
Wow. Wow. That's sad. That's really sad. I don't know their names. I know I'm not good with names at all. I'm really not good with names. I will give you a name in a heartbeat, and it's not yours. I remember situations or places or something that's on you. Like there was the Englishman. He was an Englishman. He was a cute white man. He was English. Don't know his name. I know his accent. Probably I'll recognize him if I see him again.
Okay.
But nothing was more embarrassing than the one that came into my job. Because I worked for the man, and they came in, and I looked. I'm like, I know this person, but I don't know where I know this person from. And he says, Christi? I'm like, hey. He says, you don't remember me. I'm like, no. So you lied when you said I was the best you ever had. I said, I'm done. I'm going upstairs. And I went upstairs for the rest of the day. I was embarrassed. I'm so sorry.
Wow. All right.
Well,
so our audience member said there's a couple of people that they want to forget. They wanted to forget their name, so they did it.
Woo. I have a couple of them too.
They don't count.
They don't count? Because I think if the sex was bad,
that doesn't
you're not
count.
required to remember their names. It doesn't count.
It don't count.
It's like, no. I don't know you.
Bad that you remember their name and said, don't you ever call me again. Ever.
And I remember there's this one guy that I remember him for all the wrong reasons. Because, I went to college in Atlanta, and I was determined to meet me a Georgia boy. Like, I wanted to meet a born and raised, country, cornbread, eating, ham hock dude. And I met this guy. His name was Casey. Oh, his name Kevin Carpenter. If anybody knows Kevin Carpenter in Donaldsonville, Georgia, that was the worst sex ever. It was the worst.
But that was 20 years ago.
I think what his issue is still going on to this day. He might have 400 children, but
maybe his skills got better.
He has the skinniest penis on the planet. I don't even know how you get a skinny penis. I don't even know how that's possible. But his penis wasn't even as wide as my finger. It was a skinny penis. And it was the most horrible. And he was so handsome. And he had that country boy build to him. And I just don't know what happened. I wonder was he in some type of industrial accident that he didn't it was just terrible. And I'll never forget him. But that's why I won't ever forget him. It was a horrible.
Yes, Venus.
Wow.
It
Wow.
was like a pencil. It was a sharp pencil at that. Because it felt like he was stabbing me with it. And he was so sweaty.
He would have been good in anal.
Huh?
He would have been good in anal.
You don't want somebody to put a pencil in your butt.
Well,
like
a pencil might fit.
That's just like a finger.
No. That was awful. That is awful.
She was the sharp number 2.
That's exactly what he did.
That made it sharp number 2.
Yeah, but I blame women because a lot of women don't tell guys when I think the sex is just bad.
Right.
If the guy is nice looking, if he fine, if he handsome, if all these women wanted him, if the sex was just bad, I think you have an obligation to tell him.
Absolutely.
You have a moral obligation.
How can you hurt their feelings? They be trying so hard.
How the hell did he hurt your time?
How can you hurt his feelings? Nigga, that's it? This what you got? No, I gotta come back and do this again. Something ain't right. Like, where did this? No, that wasn't it. That just was not it.
Oh wow! No, I can't.
the guy is like real, like he was real sweaty. So he was just sweating all over the place, and he was making all this noise. And
Them
I'm just
ones that don't be doing nothing.
like, what the fuck is happening here? Like I feel like I'm getting a pap smear. No, that was terrible. Oh, I'll never forget him ever.
Oh.
He was too fine to be that terrible and have that horrible
Things that I like.
Huh?
I tell them I didn't like, because sometimes some people will do sex and it's an emotional thing. I don't have to like you to have sex with you. If I'm attracted to you and I just don't like your personality, that's a totally different thing. So I usually tell the ones, those suck. I'm like, they'll be rubbing. And I'm like, what are you rubbing? Because you way off. That's the inner part of my thigh. That's not.
And this thing right here, I don't know what this is. When they get on your clit and do this right here, what the hell is that? What is this? What is that?
Yes.
Why are you doing that? Who told you that was cool? That is not sexy. That's not hot. Nobody's enjoying that shit. Why is you rubbing they? Why? Why would you rub somebody's clit that hard and that fast? Why?
I don't think I've heard that one. I've had that. I guess because it's so soft, they like feel like they're digging in it.
Yes.
Oh, that just.
And when they try to suck your clit and they latch onto it like
yes,
like a baby on a nipple.
That's sign language.
It's like they need a class. I mean, you have to understand that I told them, I said, there's other parts. You have the lips that you can suck on the side. I said, tease it. She's shy. Don't just go in and say, hi. Just play with her, I'm
like, just stop. Because at that point, I'm just sucked dry. Like, I get dry real quick. Because the clit is very sensitive. So as soon as some pressure, I'm like, ooh, can we just hold up, just stop. Let's do something else. Because I cannot. That's just feel like something finna go wrong. And I can't have that.
Yeah, I don't know. Because even with that, and then they try to do that finger thing. And see, I have this thing. I look at your nails, and if your hands don't look right, just no. I said, I don't like that. Don't do that.
Well, this Jamie writes that she feels sorry for guys because they don't get to pick their penis. They're born with the one that they get.
That's
so
true.
Stefan commented that you can't change it by any means. You're only forced to find someone who likes what you got. I will agree with all of that. At the same token, it's just like all vaginas are not made the same. Some people have more meatiness to their vaginas. Some guys don't like a big vagina. Some guys don't like the roast beef one with the inner lips are bigger than the outer lips. So it kind of like hangs over. And some women don't seem to have any lips on their vagina. Some women have really big clits. I saw this porn today. I want y'all to all go to Pornhub and search for extreme clit. This chick clit is as big as my darn thumb. It's this big.
You sure she wasn't a hermaphrodite?
I don't know what the heck she is. I know that her clit is this big. And that would scare the crap out of me. But then I know I know a guy who says he likes that on a woman. He likes a woman with a big.
Everybody likes different things.
Likes different things. So yes, it is one of those things where you got to find somebody who likes what you got. That goes for all of us, not just men and their penises, but as women and our vaginas. Some women vagina is not as, the muscles are not as tight on the inside as other women's vaginas. So it really does matter that you find somebody that's a good match for you. Right. But the arrogance that I find some men have, knowing they got a little small baby penis, would you ever help you? Help me.
You know what? I've noticed. Well, I know men that have smaller things. That to me, they're kind of they're a little humble when it comes to that. I've met guys in a couple of years. They know they stuff ain't so they ain't even bragging. They just this is what I got. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work with what I got.
And that goes for guys with big penises as well, because
don't know how to use it.
What?
Guys with big penises and don't know how to use it. That is a total waste.
Or some women will look at it and automatically say no. They see that big, gigantic
Not me.
arm. You pull it out your drawers and it's this long and it's this big around.
I have to go
And
home.
there's I'm good. Thank you, but you can keep that.
It depends. I like a challenge sometimes.
You probably one of them women say, I felt it in my stomach.
Probably in my damn throat.
Now, the throat wise I can deal with, stretch the esophagus and stuff like that. But that, no. She don't like it.
So wait, are you saying that you would put that big, gigantic penis in your mouth, but not in your vagina?
Yeah, because I can control that. I don't have gag reflexes, so it don't bother me.
All right.
I sometimes. So no. She can't.
I'm not with you.
Also insides, and I do too. I think that is damaging to your insides for somebody to be jamming that big.
That's why a lot of women a lot of women after on their honeymoon, they go into the emergency room with the honeymoon syndrome because they have a urinary tract infection because they done got that baby arm rammed up they stuff too much. I think nothing should hit your cervix. Well, that's almost that makes no sense. 7 inches is good. 8, you pushing it. Now I'm being greedy. Anything over 8 is a waste. No.
Okay.
Sorry.
So what? Okay, so where do you draw the line, Nikki?
Well, I don't measure it just by the way it looks. If it's just if it just look too big, then no. No. I can't measure. I just go by the looks.
You had to tell somebody no because of the size?
I have not yet.
Okay.
Okay. You are my idol because I can't.
You said no, Christi?
I have been ready. He done naked. Well, I'm naked. He ain't naked. And we finna get ready to go. He done did down there, and I'm finna get my things. And he pulled his pants, and I stopped. And I'm like, shit. I forgot I was supposed to take my mama to the doctor. I gotta go.
Good night.
It's 9:30 at night.
I'm like, where you going with that? I'm gonna be gentle. I said, yeah, you gonna be gently putting it back in your pants. I can't. No, Jesus, no. That hurt. But it just like when you go into the gynecologist and they stick that spatula thing and they open it and your cooch clamps around it. That hurts. So how I think about clamping around something going into me and I'm like, I can't control it. No, I'm good.
Well, I'm the resident lesbo, and I have turned down women because of the size of their vaginas.
Hey, I'm like, I can't control it. No, I'm good.
If I feel like I could open it and stick my face in it and close it behind me, I'm not turning down women because of this. I'm not. We absolutely just stop right here. I'm not going to deal with that at all.
I mean, okay, so how does it look? Like when it's big, like how does it look?
Like to me, when I look at a vagina, I expect to see like vagina, a section ass.
Okay.
Okay. But there are some women that their vagina is so big it runs right into the ass that it just looks like one continual ass. I can't do it.
Take a picture of one because I don't know how that looks. Next time you want to cross.
I can't. I just
that in my head, and I
have to have sections to it. There has to be some definition between your coochie and your behind. But when it's so big, it looks like just one big thing to me. It looks like a buffet, like I'm at Sizzler. I don't like that.
Okay.
I needed to have some clear definitions.
Oh my God. Well, guys, it's after 10.
It's after 10 already?
Yes, it's 10:05.
Oh, man. All right. Listen, guys, we need you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are trying to take this show over to YouTube, but we need your help. So please, tonight, go to YouTube right now at the end of the show. Go on YouTube, type in the Curve-Unplugged in the search and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. So please, it's right up here in the corner of your screen, upper right hand corner. It says YouTube, the Curve-Unplugged. We need you guys to subscribe. And in the meantime, follow me on Instagram at the Curvy Alchemist. And Nikki?
You can follow me on Instagram at the Nikki Dollaz. That's the THEE_ Nikki Dollaz. DOLLAZ. Christi.
And you can follow me at Christi Love 06, which is CHRISTILOVE 06.
And guys,
all right.
Check out our events. We have some wonderful, wonderful events coming up this next couple of weeks. We want you guys all to register for. If you're in the South Florida area, our small business workshop, Birthing Your Brand, you can inbox anybody on the team to get your special discount code. So you have to have a special discount code from one of the members in order to get the special price. So check us out. If you're in the South Florida area, you don't want to miss the Birthing Your Brand. We're talking about birthing your brand. If you're a model, if you're a business owner, how to set up with the state of Florida and internet marketing, social media branding. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. So check it out. Inbox one of our team members to get your special code for your special ticket. And we're doing Curvy Girl Yoga. We have a couple of spots left because, you know, we all need our namaste areas because we curvy girls, so we need some space. We got a couple of spots left. It's only $20 to register. So, again, check out our Facebook page, The Curve. All of our events are there. Come out and hang out with us.
That's right. And if you're going to try the anal, you might want to go to yoga first. So downward dog, I hope you get ready. Remember to breathe. Remember to breathe. That is so important.
Relax. Center yourself.
All right. And thank you guys for tuning in. As always, we will be back next week. Same time, same station. If it's something you want to talk about, inbox us. Let us know what you and we'll go ahead and get that on the agenda as well. So until next week, guys. Good night.
Good night,
everybody.